is a media company that showcases South Africa's vibrant agricultural sectors. We offer leads, networks, and exposure. Welcome to Farmers Grid. May you please introduce yourself?
My name is Dimpho. I'm a farmer based in a place called in the main in Pretoria North.
Okay, so what inspired you to start farming?
When I grew up having a small vegetable garden at home. So I was introduced at that age where I used to grow vegetables that we can feed the household and be able to sell the surplus. So basically, that is what inspired me to take up this role that I'm in now. And also later on in my schooling career, I studied agriculture at Sony University of Technology.
Okay. So you started your farm where? In the same area that you grew up in?
No, I grew up in a place called Mabuluka in Brett. Then I moved this side of Pretoria when I came to the university. Then I also worked for 7 years in the university farm in Bonaccord. It's not far from here. It's about 15 kilometers from here. So that's where I also gained a lot of experience. Then we acquired this farm 4 years ago where we started working here.
Also, what do you specialize in? What do you farm?
Okay, I'm well known as a bee farmer. For sure, you have realized when you got here that they are bees because I know that a little bit of a stand is possible. So I started with bees because basically I was landless. So like anyone else, all the young people out there that want to venture in this industry, they are unable to find land because land is expensive, firstly, and it's not available. So you find that a young person like me who's black is struggling with land as compared to other races where their fathers are owning farms. So yes.
Okay, so what are the challenges, especially in beekeeping? I want to know about that.
The challenges of beekeeping, firstly, will be, of course, if you don't have a farm, then you have to rely on other farmers. You put your boxes in other people's land, and sometimes, because bees are dangerous. Now, imagine if the bees stung a child of a farmer that gave you land, then you they'll tell you, come and take these things of yours, otherwise we're going to kill them. So, firstly, is the farm, the forage. And another challenge is that there is a lot of fake honey in the market. Now the price of honey is very poor, so it makes it difficult for us in beekeeping to survive because the honey that is industrialized, that is fake, is very cheap in Shoprite, around 70 rand. And if I sell the honey at 70 rand, I'm not going to be able to survive in the industry. Secondly, is that the bees are facing extinction, and people who want honey, sometimes they kill these bees. So we are facing a lot of challenge. We need to conserve these little creatures. Thirdly, is the theft of bees. There are some farmers that steal bees, so it's a big challenge, including the wildfires. Because imagine when there are wildfires, you can see around in the farm that yesterday there was just a huge fire here. Now imagine if the fire, took place where bees are, they will all be dead, or they would have run away, but being aggressive and cause a lot of damage to nearby communities.
I didn't even know that bees do extinct. So what else do you farm?
Uh, I think our biggest commodity now is the grains that you can see behind us.
Yeah.
We are doing grains in 52 hectares under irrigation. You also have some few, beef kettles, though that is not my aspiration. I don't want to grow bee in this farm because of theft. So I just want to keep few that when I'm stressed, I can just go and look, just go to them and distress. And we also now we are venturing into vegetable production. So we want to scale up with vegetable production so that at least we can try to have different streams of income in the farm.
Mm. So do you offer any training for anyone who's willing to be a farmer who's interested in agriculture?
We currently have two learnerships that are going to run in the farm where we recruit, young people from the nearby communities here so that we can basically give them skill and also introduce them to business so that when they live here, they can go back in their community to start their own businesses so that we can fight the scourge of unemployment, crime, and poverty. So that is the contribution we are doing. But another part of business, we specialize in training. So we do short courses, we do long courses. So that is basically what we also do here in this farm.
Okay. So have you received any kind of assistance, maybe from the government or any funding? You do all this by yourself?
Basically, this farm was bought by government and it was handed to us 4 years ago. So that is the major support that we received from government, and from year to year we receive some small inputs. However, we are grateful because if we are handed the land basically for free, because at the current moment we only pay 1% of the total price of this land annually. So it's not, it's something that, government is saying, want to see if you are working. It's not a lot of money. Imagine if we had rented a private property, we're going to have a lot of challenges. So yeah, we're grateful for that. And the support that we received with the bees, our first batch of beehives, we received them from the Gauteng Department of Agriculture and Rural Development. In the last season, we also received the seeds from the Gauteng Department of Agriculture and Rural Development. And also they provided some fertilizers for the vegetables. So yeah, we have received some support from government and we are grateful for that.
Oh, good. So at the moment, is there anything that you'd like to be assisted with?
Yeah, firstly, it's the issue of crime, but I think is a collective effort between government and the communities. We really need to fight crime, because the reason I'm not farming with any of the crop that can be consumed easily in the location is because when we arrived here, we planted potatoes, and we're planting those potatoes for one of the big, companies in the country that I'm not going to name. Now, the community was stealing from us. So now you would imagine that all the first investment you made, you share them with the community. So the first thing is the crime, and also the farm killings, because uh, it is very rife. Most of us were unable to stay in the farm full time because of crime. So I think that is the biggest. Secondly, the issues of the infrastructure in the farms. If you see the road when you enter here, it's very bad. So we require a bit of assistance from government to tar the road so that it becomes easy when we want to take the produce to the market. Uh, we also need more land. I think this land is becoming small now for us who want to scale up so that we can try to assist government in terms of ensuring that there's food security in the country.
So what are your goals in the next 5 years? Where do you want to see your farm in the next coming 5 years?
Because we're currently working 136 hectares, and we're planting grains in 52 hectares under irrigation. In the next coming 5 years, I want to see myself expanding, maybe planting grains in 800 hectares. That would be a great achievement that I want to see myself after 5 years.
Hopefully you will get all that help. So when did you plant all this, and how long is it going to take you to harvest it?
Okay, this wheat we planted it early June, so it's going to take about 5 months here in the field. So somewhere in early October, mid-October, we'll be harvesting this wheat.
So where do you sell it?
We sell it to Afgri. So there are silos in Breads where we take this wheat to. So we transport it here with trucks, and we sell it there. Then it's an open market system, so the price fluctuates based on demand and supply.
I saw on the other side of the farm there are cabbages. They are also picked. Do you sell the cabbages also, and then what do you do with the pick?
Yeah, as I have said earlier, that we are also now venturing into vegetable production so that we can try to diversify our income. So we planted the cabbages there. They should be ready end of September. Then we'll be taking them to the market. As for the pigs we have, they are not the commercial pigs. So it's a mixed breed between the wild pigs and the commercial pigs. We mainly keep them for us here in the farm so that we can have some meat.
Thank you so much for joining us on Farmers Grid. This is Farmers Grid. We farm the future, roots and roots. This is the wheat that Mr. Xaba has grown on his land. Wheat is a versatile crop with various uses. It also requires a large land. Purposes of wheat grown are food production, which is our bread, pasta, cereals, and flour. Secondly, it's animal feed. For poultry, we have chickens and turkey. Swine, it's pigs and hogs. And then cattle, it's beef and dairy. Wheat is also used in industrial applications such as biofuel production, paper production, textile, and pharmaceuticals such as medications. Other uses are brewing, beers made with wheat, and then cosmetics, which is our wheat germ oil. If you want us to visit your farm, send us an email at farmersgridinfo@gmail.com. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you on the next one. Bye.